Hey guys, so I was just checking into the group and I saw that someone had asked a question about heading to a wedding, and I was about to type out a response, but I'm out here with my 4 kids and my dog, so I thought it would be easier to pop in and do a quick video, and that way everybody can sort of take a little bit of value from it. So the thing with going to something like a wedding, you have basically zero control over the food that is going to be there. But what you do have control over is the food you eat before you go, and also the food you choose to eat. So just because there is food there does not mean that you have to eat it all. So it really depends on what your goals are and how big of a goal you have. You know, if you are going into this and you want to be 100% dedicated to sticking to this for this challenge, then you need to make some decisions. So my biggest advice is I would obviously stick to your containers during the day before you go to the wedding. I probably would save my yellows and I would save my blues. So I would sort of load up on my reds and my greens during the day before the wedding. I would be drinking my Shakeology on the way to the wedding. For some reason, that just triggers in my head that I have just had my shake, I'm good, I feel healthy, I feel, you know, that I am satisfied, so I'm not getting to the wedding and looking for the appetizers and looking for the cocktails right away. So that is definitely the biggest thing, is have your shake en route. If that means having 2 shakes that day, I think that is 100% worth it. So if you are someone who has your shake first thing in the morning, just have another one with ice and water. It will 100% be worth it, if that means you're going over a red. What else would I say? So you're not going to have a choice over the food that is being served there, but like I said, you have a choice over eating it or not. So things like bread and you know, the bread basket or the buns, that sort of thing, just skip that. Those are just empty calories that you do not need. Even if it's a whole wheat bun that you're choosing, just skip it. It's not doing anything for you. You're wasting, you know, a couple yellows at least on something like a bun, so just skip it. I would look around and see, like, if it's hard to say if it's a plate that's being served to you, there's going to be vegetables on it, there's going to be some sort of protein, so stick with that. Load up on the vegetables. I mean, you could even go as far as, like, I don't know if you could, you probably couldn't. I was going to say you could even suggest to someone if you could get like an extra serving of vegetables, but that would be pretty hard at a wedding. That would be good at a restaurant to be able to do that. Substitute your potato or whatever starch is going to be served with some extra veggies. But you don't have to eat it just because it's on your plate being served to you. You do not have to eat it, and that's okay. And I sometimes kind of get under like the social pressure to eat what everybody else is eating and drink what everybody else is drinking, but who cares? Like, if they say to you, oh, what, you're watching your carbs, just say like, oh yeah, no, just say I'm gonna save them, I'm gonna have some drinks later on. Like, who cares, right? Just who cares what people are thinking about you? Because that's something that's always kind of stopped me from sticking to a plan when I'm out, because I don't want anyone to like make comments to me about what I'm eating. I've gotten better at that, but it's still sort of with me all the time. If it's a buffet, then you have a lot of control, but you also have a lot of temptation. So just load up on veggies, salad. Fresh veggies are better than cooked vegetables, because they're probably going to be cooked in like oils and butter. So try and go fresh, and stick to some protein, and all like the other creamy pasta stuff, just skip it. Like, you're okay. Think about what you would eat at home. You wouldn't have like bread and potatoes and pasta and meat and veggies and then go up for seconds. Like, you wouldn't do that. So just because it's there and available does not mean you have to eat it. And as far as the desserts, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a dessert lover, so I probably would have the dessert. I would do a double workout, and I would keep all my yellows, and I wouldn't have any alcohol because I would want to have the dessert, especially if it was something like cheesecake. So that's me. But if dessert isn't your thing, then don't have it. Like, it's okay. Or have a bite of your husband's and then move along. Like, you don't have to eat these foods just because they are there. And as far as alcohol, again, you have to make a decision. Are you wanting to have drinks? Maybe you just need one drink and that's enough for you. I am okay with drinking like Perrier water and feeling like I'm having a drink. And then you know what? At the end of the night, when everybody is drunk and acting like, ridiculous and embarrassing themselves, and I'm sober with my Perrier water, I feel pretty good. And then of course the next day, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be super proud of yourself that you stuck to it. And that is the best feeling, okay? Just waking up knowing that you did better than you would have done last weekend at a wedding. And that is the goal, to just be constantly making improvements. So I hope that helps. No, you do not need to take your containers with you in your little purse. Not at all, okay? This is a lifestyle, and as we go through, we're gonna learn some more tricks and stuff and how to sort of incorporate these weddings and dining out and those types of things, okay? So you can 100% stay on track. It's just gonna take a little bit of, oh boy, a little bit more willpower and a little bit more work. So happy Easter weekend. I'm off to my, I work tomorrow, so I'm missing my family Easter, which is bittersweet because of course I would love to be there with my family, but at the same time, I am such a sucker for sweets, and I know there will be like oodles and oodles of dessert. So one good thing that I'm trying to make out of this all is that I'll probably save about 3,000 calories by not attending that Easter. So, but I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter with all your family, and we will talk soon. Bye guys.